We'll just say, welcome to season 2. We're back.
I know. Like, what do you mean? What break? Where we haven't gone anywhere.
We haven't gone anywhere. Where have you gone?
I know. It's actually really. Where have you been?
Why haven't you reached out?
I didn't hear from you at all.
Yeah, you're the one that's been missing.
You guys putting the burden on us.
Yeah, it's all us. Everything's us.
Why don't you?
Where are you? Where are you?
You talk to us. Holy moly, that's
we just
really
start
funny.
throwing things in the room. I'm done with that.
I don't even know why we set this all up. We might as well just gone home. Why did I even come in today?
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. Like, this is the last episode.
Life as we know it. Done. Bye. Thanks for listening.
As we know it. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Welcome to the Expansion Project with Alex Oradola and Stephanie Chenis. Listen and process life with us.
Hello?
Hello, you there?
Hello? Are you there?
Oh, are you there?
Are you there? Hello?
Can you hear me? Are you?
Yeah. Are we back?
Are we doing this? Are we in the room and recording again?
We're back.
Yo, we're back though.
What?
Hello, everyone.
How goes it?
We are here. We never left.
Never.
We've been here the whole time. Just
in this room.
sitting,
months.
Sitting in these chairs.
Watching the room get changed.
I know.
Around us.
They painted the room and remodeled, and
we still sat here.
Yeah, we sat here. We've been putting in overtime, and just waiting for the day
to press play or record.
To press record. It's like not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. It's not
not
time.
yet.
It's not time.
Wait a couple more months, and then we'll press.
Yeah.
But hello, everyone.
Welcome back. Yes,
welcome back. I think I can speak for Stephanie when I say that we missed you guys.
Definitely.
Genuinely. We took some time away, and it was just a season where we were doing a bunch of other stuff, but we have decided to just call this gap of time just a space in between seasons, right? And so what you guys just witnessed in the past year or so was season 1.
Oof.
And now...
What a great season that was.
I know. What a beautiful, beautiful season. You got like a little bit of everything. You got some holiday cheer, right?
Literally.
Some New Year's stuff.
Yep.
You got some, just some reflections, some deep topics.
Deep topics.
Yeah.
We went deep on a couple topics.
Yeah, exactly. Some guest stars.
Yes.
Really.
You remember we had guest stars?
We had guest stars, man.
Wow.
Some really awesome guests.
That was actually pretty cool.
Right?
How are we going to do that in season 2?
I don't know. We're going to need you to take your expectations and bring them down to like 1 or 2.
Bring them down.
We'll try our best to get some more guests on because we genuinely enjoy all of our guests that we've had. It's been unbelievable. But yeah, we're going to call this season 2.
Welcome.
So welcome to the season premiere.
Wow.
Of the Expansion Podcast. I can't believe
here we are.
We got renewed for another season.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we're number 2 on Apple Podcasts because you know who's number 1.
Yeah.
So I can't believe we're number 2.
I know.
And that we're on our 2nd season.
Yeah. Can you believe we climbed the rankings during our break? Like
I can't. People
just shot up to the top.
They kept constantly listening and no promotion needed. None whatsoever.
Like we're at number 2 before we even got a sponsorship. That's
it's great.
Crazy.
Yeah, no ads. You can listen to this and not have to listen to ads.
And I think that's really the highlight of the show.
We're that great.
Yeah. So we're humble and we recognize how amazing we are. No, this is an awesome show, and I'm so glad we're back in it.
Yeah, me too.
I've been super excited this week to just get back to the microphone and talk to y'all. And yeah, so today we are going to spend some time just kind of talking about what we've been doing in the past couple months, and just wherever that leads us, we'll kind of go there. And just a bit of a surprise too. We're gonna do a little something extra today, and not extra as in like being extra, but extra as in additional content. For those of you that have just like really want more of us talking, so we decided to do bonus episodes. So today we are going to stick around after the end of this episode, and we're going to record a bonus episode. And the way that's going to work is we're just going to turn on these mics and we're just going to talk. And so we're going to ramble. You guys loved our ramble episode. We loved it too.
That was probably the best one.
One of my favorites. Yeah. And so we're just going
I
to,
love them all.
I know. Yeah. There's so many favorites, but we're going to give that a shot, and we're just going to turn the mics on and we're just going to talk.
Yeah.
Just about whatever crosses our minds for a bit. And then, you'll have a bonus episode. So, Bonus. So if that sounds like your thing, I know some of you like more structure in your podcast episodes. Totally fine. Stick to these main episodes and you'll get what you want. But if you want some more expansion project, then check out the bonus episode. It's still us, but we're just a little more unbound, and we just say what
I feel like that's just us regularly.
It's just like this, who we are,
That's
and
what you see is what you get.
We're just
Oh, I'm not changing.
I'm not gonna let this podcast change me.
This change me. This is who I am.
I am who I am.
Exactly.
So that's the plan. So just as a way to kind of just say thank you, and also to give you a little extra content if you missed us. Hope you missed us, because we missed you. So,
sure have.
Very exciting.
But here we are.
Here we are. One last thing too. Today is Stephanie's
Oh, wow.
birthday.
It is. Oh, I'm so old today.
We actually didn't plan to record. Like, initially, we didn't plan to record today, but we were just kind of moving the date around, and it landed on today.
Here we are.
And I realized that on my drive in. I was like, oh, we're recording on her birthday.
What a great day to start a new season.
Yeah.
Of a new season.
I was thinking that. I'm like, that's exciting.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
All right. I never realized that till right now.
So happy birthday, Stephanie.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Glad you're with us. Glad you had another amazing year. Praying for another amazing year. So
me too.
If you see Stephanie this week or in the future, in the near future, wish her a happy birthday.
Within the next year. That would be wonderful.
The next year, hopefully before the next one.
Yeah.
Wish her a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
So
It's good to be 18 today.
yeah, I can't believe it. It's been 17 years.
I always wanted to be this age again.
Yeah, I mean, my rule is once you hit 30, it goes backwards. So, 29, 28.
Here's a question for
Benjamin
you.
Button. What's
If you could be any age again that you've already been, what age would you want to go back to?
That's a great question. I've actually thought about this, and I couldn't really decide, because you kind of look at your memories and you think, okay, when did I have, like, what are my most fond memories?
Yeah.
Right? And you want to go back to that time. But you also kind of want to consider your health, what you were doing in life in general, like, where you were living, what job you had, and so I would probably say the years like immediately after I graduated, so like maybe 18, 19, graduated high school.
The age I am now?
Huh?
The age I am now?
Yes, the age you are now. I want to be your age.
Cool.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be great.
So perfect. No, I was thinking that I'd want to go back to that time, because it's a mixture of me wanting to like be, take advantage of that time of my life and be more focused.
Yep.
Because there was a lot of, I think we can all say that there was a lot of wasted potential in our earlier years.
Yeah.
And so me just kind of like looking at that and, doing more with the extra energy and potential that I had instead of just like
energy.
Yeah.
I missed that at 18.
That flew right over my head. But yeah, just in general, just like being being able to do more at that time and kind of change some things for the near future instead of like just kind of, it is what it is, isn't it?
Right.
I would say like maybe 18, 19.
Yeah, I would say the same for me. I think like 19, 20. Between 19 and 20, I think I would go back to those years because that was some of like I feel the best years.
Yeah.
Of my life.
Yeah. I kind of agree. Yeah.
And so it's like I miss it, but it's like I'm so glad that it happened. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I would go back there too.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, anything before 25, I'm not too picky.
Yeah, as you get a little older, it gets a little tougher.
Yeah.
No one told us that ever.
Not a single person.
Not a single person said,
flew over us,
don't grow up.
Yeah.
And here we are, growing up. Yep.
Yeah, and to go back to like, also like our years, like our age, but also to go back to 2010, 2011, to 2012 even, just like, whew, that would be nice,
Be bomb.
Yeah, but yeah.
But here we are in 2023.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe it?
It's going to be 2024.
I remember when it turned the year 2000.
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember where I was on New Year's Eve and everyone thought like either the world was going to end right when the clock struck midnight. And I was sitting on my friend's couch thinking, how are we all going to go? We all just going to like, how is this going to work? Everyone thinks we're going to just vanish now.
Like, is it going to be
so freaked out?
Yeah. It was especially funny too, because I remember I was a little too like young to process and grasp everything that was happening. Yeah. But I got bits and pieces of the information and just, I remember hearing like, it's going to end or the world's going to end.
Right.
But I didn't know how or what, like you said.
I know. I was so confused.
Yeah. So I was just kind of like oblivious in a sense. So I was just kind of like, okay, I think this is similar, but something's happening somewhere. I don't really get it.
No.
And then it just kind of passed. And then I learned later, it was like, oh yeah, nuclear warheads. Like, what?
Yeah. But here we are.
Yeah, exactly. Having survived that.
Having survived it all.
Yeah, that was a strange time. I mean, I get it, right? Like this is an era of existence that very few people have seen, the turning over of a millennium.
Yeah.
That's insane. That we got to experience that.
We did. And we made it through.
Yeah. But unfortunately we had to like turn it into an apocalypse or something. And then a lot of people didn't enjoy it at all. No. So they were just like
stocking up,
coming out the other side being like, oh, we're good.
Yeah.
But we missed it.
Literally.
Because we were so scared. And I'm like, I get it. But yeah, that's a bummer. But yeah.
But here we are.
We made it.
It's unbelievable.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you made it, and you have another year under your belt. So.
Sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just the age keeps getting higher and higher.
Yeah. That's not to think about it.
Yeah, I guess not. I won't think about it.
It's okay. There's no need to focus on that.
I'll just put that over there.
Speaking of just, time, we had a bunch of stuff happen from our last episode to now. And so we thought it would be kind of cool to just kind of, talk about some highlights from our lives, our personal lives. If you're listening from Glad Tidings, you may have shared some of these experiences with us.
Yep.
But I thought it would be nice to just kind of reflect.
When was the last time we recorded?
That was, I want to say July, early July.
I gotta look it up.
Maybe late June.
June 8th.
No way.
June 8th.
I'm so sorry,
Our
guys.
last episode. No, Alex. No.
What?
We have an episode. Remember, you never published. Bro!
The bonus episode. Okay. Let me explain. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
So there is an episode that we record.
We have an episode
Fine Arts
in the vault.
So Fine Arts, and we talk about this extensively in the episode, so I won't, because we'll definitely upload it for sure.
For sure. We're going to have to.
It won't make any sense
now people are going to be confused. They're going to be like, where? They're going to fine arts? Where do I give money for that? It's August. I'm confused. Why are they saying this?
I know. So it won't make any sense now if we uploaded it now. But we recorded an episode right before we left for Fine Arts. For me and, for a lot of people, Fine Arts is like the biggest youth event ever. And so there was a ton of preparation, a ton of things to book and sign up for. And so that week was right before we left, was absolutely chaotic. And for some reason, I thought,
why did you think
we could record and I could edit this episode real quick before we left? And I was so wrong. And so the week just flew by, and we were on our way out, and somewhere on the 10-hour drive, I realized, hey, I didn't upload that episode yet, but I could find some time.
I remember you saying that too. I'm like,
I could find some time this week while I'm with this house full of teenagers. I can find some time to just edit this video and upload it. And that didn't happen. And then we got back, and I was recovering from the madness, and then it just kind of got away from me. And then at a certain point, I realized if I uploaded this now, it wouldn't make any sense. Yeah. And so I need to kind of like figure out a way to like explain why it's late. And then it just, life happened. And so anyway, here we are. We do have a bonus episode that we recorded. That must have been at the end of July.
Right. Because this says June 8th, and that was our episode.
With Corey.
We recorded with Corey.
That was a fun episode.
That was a good episode.
That was a really fun episode.
I love Corey.
Yeah, Corey's dope.
But
shout out to Corey.
I can't even talk. June 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I remembered.
Yeah.
Well, we have another one.
Yeah.
That just never aired.
Oh my gosh. So yes, we will upload that episode. And it won't make any sense, but this is your disclaimer that it's in the past, and that's why it doesn't make any sense. And we'll somewhere in the episode we'll explain that beforehand. But yes, so sorry about that. But yes, there is another episode.
Yes.
So so yes, July was our last recorded episode, but not uploaded. And so Fine Arts was the big thing, right? That was my choice. I'm not going to talk too much about it because we talked about it a ton.
The whole episode.
Yeah, so
that's in the vault.
We weren't able to talk too much about or anything about after the fact. So so as somebody from the future of that episode, I can say that it was an amazing trip. Incredibly just draining because it was a week of just driving and finding parking and going to huge services and thousands of people. And it was an unbelievable time with my youth. And so I'm super grateful for that. Some really cool God moments, some really cool stories. But yeah, just very, very exhausting. And the good news is, well, it's all good news, but the good news is next year it's going to be in the same place. And so same drive, we know the area well, same convention center. But I'm very looking forward to that.
Did you go to White Castle?
No.
I'm so confused.
What?
Why'd you not go?
You're so confused. I'm like, why? Answer
I'm
me
confused
this.
Why you did not go to White Castle?
I actually wouldn't mind going to White Castle.
They had 1 million.
I didn't.
What?
I don't think I saw it. I don't remember.
Alex.
You are so upset.
That's the only reason why I went. I drove 10 and a half hours.
I'm assuming you went.
Yes! I went 2 times. I went.
Honestly, that would have been nice. We stopped a couple times for fast food.
No, I'm all done.
We wanted to save money for, by cooking at home, which we did a lot.
The burgers are like $1.
I know. But it didn't even cross my mind to look for it.
Next year, you're going
100%,
to White Castle.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Because when we go out of town, right? Like all my New Englanders, I'm assuming most of you are New Englanders can relate. Like we don't have a ton of like the Southern and like West Coast fast food places. And so when I travel, I keep that in mind, and I'm like, man, if there is a Raising Cane's or Zaxby's or White Castle, like I want to stop there if I can, right? I always keep that in mind, but then
did you go to any of those?
No,
I can't have this conversation.
The closest thing I went to, I think it was Sheetz, which isn't really a fast food place.
The heck is Sheetz?
You never heard of Sheetz?
I never heard of Sheetz.
It's like a big old gas station.
You went to it.
Listen, wait, hear me
out.
No. Listen.
Is it like a Wawa?
Yes.
Oh no, is a Wawa a gas station?
Yeah. Well, yes. Yes.
Maybe.
I believe so. Yeah. It's like that. It's a souped up. Like they have a ton of stuff.
Like a Publix. Ish.
Yeah, except no grocery store. It's just like a big old and they do fresh food. Well, not fresh food, but they prepare food. And
I'm all done. You went to a gas station. I'm all done.
I'm trying to think. Did we stop somewhere else? I feel like we stopped.
You probably stopped at like a McDonald's.
No, well, I mean,
KFC.
yeah, because that was easy for like 20 kids. You know what I mean?
I made it my mission.
Yeah, I know.
To go to White Castle 2 times.
That's awesome, actually.
Because I needed to get 2 different meals, and I couldn't get them both at once.
I respect that. I love White Castle though. We had a bad experience last time we went to Columbus. Yeah, it was Columbus because we went to the state fair that year too. Well, okay, we shouldn't talk too much about fine arts because once again we have an entire episode about it.
Sorry,
and I think we did talk about White Castle then too.
Yeah,
but
if we did, I'm gonna be so mad at you that you did not go. And we talked about it.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Pull up the episode. Pull up the footage. Unbelievable. I bet there's proof.
Yeah, no, I think it is in there. We did talk about it.
Fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have no excuse.
None.
I have no excuse. But yes, I didn't, and I'm totally willing to go to White Castle as many times as it takes.
Okay.
Because I would love White Castle. I do like White Castle.
Okay.
But yes, so fine arts. We got back August 5th, 6th. Probably 6th, right? Because we drove that day.
I'm Googling the closest White Castle.
I think Pastor Dave already did that because, okay, that was a whole nother. And this is kind of interesting. We were supposed to go to this this youth retreat. I think it was like a couple years ago at this point. And on the way there, Pastor Dave wanted to stop at a White Castle, but that event got canceled. And so he looked up where the closest White Castle was so we could go, and it was like too far away.
Wow.
Yeah, it's far.
It's 104 miles away, 3 hours and 26 minutes.
It's a doozy. Yeah.
I'm down for a road trip.
For White Castle, huh? I mean,
I
primarily.
was dead serious. You don't want to go?
You know what?
6 hours?
That is.
We can go visit someone.
There is a sense of adventure. You're gonna find somebody to visit to justify the trip.
Whoever lives in Centerich, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. New York, will be there in a couple days.
New York? Oh yeah, that makes sense. They do have.
I've always wanted to go to New York for Thanksgiving to see the parade.
Oh, okay.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So I could kill 2 birds with one stone.
We do watch that every year, but I've never gone. Yeah.
Well, it's the year.
Yeah.
It's next week.
Yeah, we'll just forget our family plans.
We gotta leave now.
I know.
Sorry, this episode is officially over.
Beep.
We gotta go pack. We're leaving today.
Oh my gosh.
That would be so much fun. Sorry, we won't be at service on Sunday.
I know.
We're going to the
all
Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
You could just see us in the crowd, like, yeah.
With the White Castle.
Woo, the Crave case. It has 25 burgers.
That would have been great. I would not share with anybody around me.
That's insanity.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. So yes, fine arts. And then we got back on the 6th. And then, yeah, what else happened in August? I feel like August was kind of chill because there wasn't.
Was it?
Was it?
No.
No.
No chill.
Was it baptism then? Or was that September?
No, we did a lot of, we did the kids preschool thing, VBS.
Oh, that's right. All the VBS stuff.
We did do VBS for
VBS.
the preschool. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was in August.
That's always fun.
I kind of forget what even happened now.
Yeah.
September. What are we in? November? September, October, November. Mm-hmm. We had a fall fest.
That's right. Yeah, pretty recently, actually. Well, we had a fall festival that we were scheduled a couple times. Shout out to Amy. And we finally had it this month. And,
it was the best.
But it was amazing. It was amazing. Like, we were kind of worried and concerned about the rescheduling because we thought we'd lose, a considerable amount of people. But it ended up, turning out really well. So that was a lot of fun. And, we combined our fall festival and our vendor fair that we have every year too.
It was great. I got some wonderful things there.
Yeah. So I wasn't able to actually check out the marketplace, the vendor fair, because I was at my own table selling cold brew.
Yeah.
Yep. We did pretty well, I gotta say. But also the food trucks that were really dope. We had like a personal pizza truck. We had the taco truck. Always love tacos. I'm
gonna get more hungry.
I know. I'm sorry. I forgot.
As opposed to the hungry mess.
But it was an amazing time. And if you haven't been to our fall festival, it's over for this year, but definitely gear up for next year. It's always an amazing time.
It is.
We like to have our fun vendors, and so we have our small businesses here because that's kind of in our mission statement is we want to reach the community, and so we support small businesses by giving them a space to kind of advertise and tell the community about what they have going on. And then we also have just like typical fall festival stuff. So
it's pretty cool.
Like to have food trucks and vendors and stuff like that, and people selling food and stuff. So it was an amazing time.
Yeah.
And then just had our baptism service after Fine Arts, I think. That was an amazing time too. Yeah, powerful.
That was good.
Baptism service was great. And
it was bomb.
Very busy. Very busy. A lot of stuff going on. I do remember like coming back from Fine Arts in the past and just kind of having a lull. But we've been so busy lately, which is a great thing. It's good to be busy. It's good to have activity in our church. But
I planned a lot of trips. Right after
that.
Oh,
yes. Okay. That's what I had something in the tip of my...
I went here, I went here, I went here, I went here.
Steph would like, and she...
World traveler.
Like, you didn't say anything because it was very spontaneous, but you didn't say anything. And then I just showed up and you weren't here.
I kept going
and then I didn't
away.
see you again for like a month.
I was like, oh, I'm not going to be here.
Then I go on Facebook and every reel is like, I'm in the Grand Canyon or whatever. I saw like rocks and I'm like, where?
That was the best.
Is she?
Where did I go?
So why don't you tell us a little bit?
Colorado.
Yeah, that was Colorado.
I went to a place called the Garden of the Gods. Wow. And there were all like these red rocks. They're just there in the middle of the mountains that you can go and climb, and it was pretty dope.
Wow.
The craziest thing was there were like these two kids, like little kids, like climbing and then like propelling down the mountain, and I'm just standing there like, nope.
Yeah, that sounds.
I'm like, where are the parents?
Yeah, I'm like, who's with them?
I was videoing and also freaking out at the same time,
just in case you need to like.
But it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I just planned a bunch of back-to-back vacays.
Yeah.
Not going away for a while now because I just went all over.
Sure. Yeah.
But
that was chill out here.
Yeah, literally after we got back from Fine Arts, I just planned a bunch of mini getaways.
That's awesome.
That made it seem like I was gone for a whole year. Sorry.
It really did feel that way.
That's probably why we didn't record. I was never here.
So that's the thing. There's a bunch of instances like that.
Yes.
That like lends itself to why we didn't record. Not like I'm not backpedaling and trying to explain. I'm just saying, like, in that same vein, like you would come back from something and then I would be out for another reason. And then I would... Like, I also had a couple of weekends where I was out just doing ministry stuff, like music stuff. Like, I would go do worship at, Camp Monadnock, and then a consecutive weekend, I went to Virginia to do worship at a Friends Youth Group. Shout out to Edgar and Austin.
Yeah, but you weren't here that weekend.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to be here this weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, Alex ain't here. I'm not here either. Bye.
And then that just like
I packed my bags and left.
That happened for like a solid month and a half where I would be here, but you weren't. And then we both weren't. And then you were there.
We would just cross each other on a Sunday. Hey, haven't seen you in a bit. How's it going? Great. Okay. Bye.
I feel like it was really recently. I was just in the sound booth and you walked in and it was like, hey. I was like, Steph. And it was like, I feel like we haven't seen each other in like months.
I know.
And I'm like, yo, for real, like honestly. And then I'd like see you a random Sunday, and I'm like, oh, hey, Steph. And then I wouldn't see you for like 3 more weeks. It was incredible.
Poor Jared. I just kept my luggage packed, and he's like, "Where are you going now?"
Oh,
and I'm like,
gosh.
"I'm just going here and there and everywhere." I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll be back."
I respect that though. That's really. I've never been. I do travel, but I don't do a ton of it. I'm not a travel-y person, you know.
Right.
I don't like thirst for travel that
Apparently,
much.
I do.
Yeah, which is awesome. Like I honestly do respect people that are like, I gotta go somewhere else.
That's literally what I felt.
So cool. Yeah.
I felt like, you know what? If I can do this right now, let me do it, because I want. My whole reason behind it was I wanted to live life. So I just wanted to like go to different places. I wanted to visit different people. I wanted to, I guess at the end of the day, like have no regrets. And like I have none. I flew on the airplane first time all by myself.
Oh. I
did that 2 times in the same month.
That's a big deal.
Pretty dope.
It's a big deal. Nobody talks about this. It is a big deal because I used to do that as a kid. When I went to Rhode Island for the summer from Maryland, like my parents would put me on the plane by myself, and I was horrified of planes at the time. And so actually, I shared this at Christmas Eve service once, but they put you in the front when you're a kid, and you're in the front with the flight attendant. And I remembered this happened a couple times. I had flight attendants that would make me like special drinks, and they would make me hot chocolate, and they would do 2 packets of chocolate and like half and half. It was like the best I'd ever had.
That's cool.
And I remembered like them telling me what they did to make that, and I've been making it that way ever since.
Yeah.
Like it was like a precious like childhood memory. But I remember being really comforted by that. Anyway, but like it's, you know, flying by yourself as a kid, but then you do it for the first time as an adult. Like I did it for the first time as an adult. Because I usually fly with my sister, you know, family or whatever.
Right.
And yeah, I was flying back from somewhere and I did it by myself. I was like, this is like the first time I've ever done this by myself. I'm like 30. I've just never.
I kind of loved it.
Yeah, it's dope, right?
Oh,
like you don't have to think about the people around you. You just find your own.
You just worry about yourself.
Yeah.
And then I also realized when I get on this was my first time alone. So like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, please, the person next to me, I'm not going to have a conversation with you because I'm going to watch my movie that I downloaded on my iPod. I'm a little crazy like that. I was like, I just need to relax and watch my movie.
Yeah.
It was the best.
No.
I think I would fly just to fly.
It really is an experience. Like you kind of shut down and just get from point A to point B. And it's just like you have your stuff. And
But I flew
on
9/11.
Did you?
And they grounded my plane for 3 hours. I was on the airplane.
Why?
And because they said Washington put a no-fly zone. So all of the planes at TF Green were just in a straight line for 3 hours. And they said Washington put out a no-fly zone.
Like midday?
Midday. It was like, I was supposed to leave at 2. I didn't leave till like after 5 o'clock. It was crazy. And all they gave us was pretzels. I'm like, where is the macaroni? Where's my sandwich?
That's bizarre.
It was nuts.
Wow. That's
it was
weird.
crazy.
That's like a midday thing. Like that's a thing you did unless something happened.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a 9/11, you know, precaution. It's like
right. But that
something
was
happened and we need to.
And that was the first time I ever flew alone.
Oh.
And so there I am on the airplane for 3 hours, and I'm like, this ain't gonna go well. This ain't gonna go well. But it did.
That's bananas. Wow.
Yeah, 3 hours.
That's too long.
Not even a cookie.
I know.
I was
they
like,
need to plan for that. Like, hey, here's our provisions in case,
right?
You know, people are here 2 hours longer than they need to be. Like, we'll bust these out.
Yeah. That's all I ask for.
Yeah. No, I when I recently flew by myself, it was a half full plane. So I had a row basically to myself. Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah, and I had my MacBook. I was like actually working on some music, but I was also I had also download a movie, and I was just like watching that, and it was just nice.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah, it is. Once you're up there too, it's like the takeoff is done. And you're in the air, and it's just
sailing.
That sound and the vibe. It's just like
so relaxed.
I was out.
I know.
It was primo.
You know, like the sound machine. One of the sound machines should have like an airplane mode, where it's just like.
They should.
I really don't know, but it's just so nice. If you've never flown by yourself before,
go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go live your life.
Go live your life. Yeah, that's definitely the takeaway. Like I do want to travel more. I think that's going to be one of the I don't necessarily believe in resolutions, but it's probably one of the things that I'm going to try to do in the coming years is just go places. It's a big world.
But you got to look because it's so expensive to fly.
Yeah.
Like it's outrageous. But like all of the different airlines, they have like these crazy deals where you could fly like $50. Here, and I was like, I bought tickets for so cheap, I couldn't stop.
Yeah,
I was like, this is the best. This is the best.
Like all these tickets that you're not gonna go on.
Tickets for days. So look for all the deals too, because they are out there.
Okay,
you just gotta look for them.
Just gotta look for them.
Do a little research, and then go live.
All right,
because it's pretty dope.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea.
It's not.
I love it. So yeah, that's basically what we've been up to. I mean, I can't think of anything else really. Anything else you can think of that happened?
No, we figured out why we weren't here. It's because I wasn't here.
Yeah, we didn't even know.
I apologize.
But I guess the last thing I'll mention now that I'm thinking about it is we're in the room that we've always been in.
Yes.
But it has been heavily modified, and now we talked about the multicolored kids chairs. Now they're just like, what is that? Teal? No, it's like a purple, blue. They're all one color, and we got this mural of Jesus and the children in the background. It's actually really beautiful looking.
I feel very happy in this room.
It's
now.
a happy room, yeah.
Before I felt like sad. Now I feel happy.
That's nice.
It's the colors.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I always I need a pop of color somewhere.
Yeah.
And we've got 12 different colors in one room.
It's dope.
It's working for me.
Yeah. Much respect to just everybody involved in remodeling this room. And I think it looks really great.
Yeah.
And I
love it.
Nice. It's nice.
Not the shed, but
it's not the shed, but we'll take it.
We'll just leave that there.
Yeah, we'll work on it. Amazon just arrived. Are you expecting anything? You get a lot of packages.
Okay, because I have to order a lot for this church.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
What?
Like every time I'm here,
Alex is probably like, "What is she ordering for herself?"
I was here picking up something from the shed, and I was just gonna get out. And it was late. It was dark out, and the Amazon truck pulled up. It was pitch black in the parking lot. I was like, "Who is this?" And can you accept this package? I was like, "What?"
It's got my name on it.
And then I was like, "It's for Stephen." That's what he said. And then I was like, "Who?" Oh, Stephanie, got it.
Yeah,
I signed for it.
I gotta order so much.
I hear you.
It's never ending.
I hear you.
Amazon is my best friend. Everything comes within a couple days.
Yeah.
And we have everything we need.
Honestly, yeah, it's pretty clutch for us because it's also tax free. So it's I mean, the part that
because we're a business,
the account that we have is tax free, so it's easier to order stuff. But
I wonder. Okay, but I really don't think I ordered anything, so I don't think it's me.
Okay,
it just is an FYI.
Oh, it's me.
No,
I ordered something. I forgot I did.
Bro, you're over here. Yeah. What did you order now, Steph?
It's
and it's you.
I know.
Way to go.
That's fair.
I'm looking it up.
So willing to roast you. What I ordered?
Delivered today.
Yeah, it's like
a video adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alexander.
Yep. I forgot.
Wow.
Sorry.
Alexander.
I was so quick.
Oh my gosh, wait. Your package was delivered. It was handed directly to a resident, signed by Alexander. How are you just in 2 places at once?
They keep doing that. They're like, no, somebody picked this up. I'm like, no, we didn't.
No, we didn't. What?
Oh my gosh. All right, we should probably wrap up. But yes, Amazon is clutch, but also
blaming me.
They lie.
Yeah, he did not get up and leave right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what we've been up to, and we're here, and we're back, and we're going to be bringing y'all episodes on a semi-regular basis. We're still going to aim for once a month, but we'll also have bonus episodes. Hopefully every time we record. I know time isn't always on our side, so if we're going to make it happen, we'll make it happen. But we're just happy to be back.
We should record on a plane going somewhere next year.
That's not a bad idea.
I know.
Very doable. Like, very doable. I don't know how annoying it would be.
People do it all the time.
They do?
I don't know. I made that up.
You said it so confidently.
Because I feel like these people who all they do is video themselves.
That's true, yeah.
There's got to be a way.
It's not too far from, a possibility. We just have to do it when the seatbelt thing is off. Yeah.
In the sky.
Yeah. How much higher can you get than that?
None.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
know. Okay.
That'll be our parting words to you guys. Aim high.
For the sky.
In the sky. In a plane if you can, as you're traveling to a new destination.
To live your life.
So definitely live your life. And we are proud of you.
Yep.
We love y'all.
Thanks for listening.
Glad to be back. And
back in action.
Thank you so much for checking us out and being just a fan of the show. And we'll see you in the bonus episode if you'll be there. But if not, we'll see you
in about 2 years. Just kidding.
In 2 years. All right, lock it down. 2025.
2025 coming at you. Season 3.
I know we're just gonna one episode season.
We're gonna have so many seasons.
2 years in between each season. That's incredible.
We'll be back. Don't worry.
We'll be back. All right, guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Love
Bye.
you.